Okay, let's go to the third happy story. Brian Moynihan, Bank of America, says, last year we did it, we'll do it again this year. $1,000 to everybody making less than $100,000.
Right, and then stock to everybody above that. And this is a happy story. I mean, it's interesting because you talk about cost cutting. Bank of America has done some drastic cost cutting, and their number of employees is down. Interesting in this story to note, the number of employees is down to where it was pre-Countrywide, pre-Merrill Lynch acquisition back in 2008. So he has really pruned dramatically.
Can I just take the other side of this? Like, thank you, $1,000 is great for 2 years in a row, but like, you need to see the wages. Like, that's only $500 net. Like, that's all you're going to be taking home at that point, right? So like, and I get it, that's great, but this is in part why you could argue we're not seeing the kind of wage growth you saw, because you're going to see bonuses, you're going to see compensation in terms of equity, you're not going to see the actual increase in your wages as much.
Absolutely right, and listen, giving a bonus doesn't bake it into your basic revenue going forward. So, although, if you talk to Brian Moynihan, he will tell you chapter and verse of his minimum wage he pays to everybody, tellers, everybody who works in his company, and he's got a fairly robust. I mean, long before Walmart did it.
No, I'm not saying that's not good. I'm saying, what's the growth, though?
Right. Yeah. And it's interesting, what's embedded in your point, too, is this is tied back to the tax cuts from earlier this year on a federal level. That's how people have really responded that in a lot of ways, is doing these one-time things that don't, as you say, sort of take effect going forward and doesn't grow the wages.